Hi and welcome to David's 5 Minutes of Excellence. I suck at life all week. This is the 5 minutes I give a week to being excellent. First thing I want to talk about today is the horrible AFC South division in the NFL. We have a three-way tie atop that division with the Colts. As you can see behind me, I am a Colts fan, so I'm going to try to keep this unbiased. We have a three-way tie with the Colts, the Texans, and the Titans. So what I'm going to do is pick who the winner of that division will be and who will be going to the playoffs. These mediocre at best teams are all 6-6. So it's going to come down to the last 4 games of the regular season to decide the division winner. And when you look at the last 4 games these teams have, Tennessee Titans fans, your team is 100% out of here. I mean, they have games left against the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs, 2 of the best teams in the AFC. You have the Denver Broncos with their defense is always lights out with Von Miller. I think it's one of the best defenses to ever play. And then you have the Kansas City Chiefs, hottest team in football right now. They have the best tight end in the league with Gronk out especially and Travis Kelce. They have one of the best defenses in the league with Eric Berry, Justin Houston. Kansas City Chiefs are unstoppable. Titans, you guys are out of here. So who we're left with is the Houston Texans and the Indianapolis Colts. When you look at these teams, the Texans pride themselves on defense, but their superstar, they're on the defensive side of the ball, J.J. Watt, is out for what looks like the rest of the season. So now when you look at these teams, you have to look at the quarterback play. So let's compare the quarterbacks. You have the Colts with Andrew Luck, former #1 draft pick. He's had his fair share of playoff success. He's been to an AFC championship game. They're a lock at the quarterback position. But let's look at the Texans. They have Brock mediocre Osweiler with 14 touchdowns and 13 interceptions on the year. He has made John Elway of the Denver Broncos look like the smartest man in football for not giving him that big contract. So when you look at these teams, when you look at their quarterback play, win or die, win or go home, you have to go with the Colts and have to go with Andrew Luck because they have one of the best quarterbacks in the league when given time and when healthy in Andrew Luck. So in the AFC South, I look for the Colts to come out of that division. My bias aside, I promise you the Colts are going to come out of the AFC South. Second topic I want to talk about today is going to get a little personal for me. I guess you can say this whole episode is personal because I already talked about the Colts, but I'm going to discuss Tommy Tuberville of the University of Cincinnati Bearcats stepping down as their head football coach. When I heard this news over the weekend, I was ecstatic. I ran through my house screaming and clapping. My wife didn't know what was going on, but I was ecstatic to hear this news. The team went 4-8 this season, and Tommy thought it would be a great idea to have an open quarterback competition all season long. When you look at teams and they decide to have open quarterback competitions all year long, does that usually fare well for them? Are they usually successful? No, they're not, Tommy. I don't know why you thought that would be a great idea. And when his decisions didn't pan out week by week, he would just deflect blame to his offensive coordinator, Zach Taylor. So I was at a lot of these press conferences where Tuberville deflected blame, and he said crazy things like this team is better now than it was when he got here, like he hadn't even paid attention to the Bearcats before he was there. And I am glad that I can actually say that I will never have to attend another Tommy Tuberville University of Cincinnati football press conference ever again. Goodbye, Tommy. I don't wish you luck, and I hope the door doesn't hit you on the way out. Goodbye. The last topic I want to talk about was talked about on ESPN and other news outlets all Monday long, and it's regarding Cam Newton being benched for a series over a dress code violation. Head coach Ron Rivera's rule was that every player has to wear a tie to the game. Cam Newton did not wear a tie. He wore a turtleneck, he wore a sports coat, he wore dress pants. He looked nice. He looked like he was dressed to impress. My problem with this is that the NFL is already called the No Fun League. They can't celebrate for touchdowns. And when you compare it to the NBA, who celebrates all the time, the players look like they're enjoying themselves. They look like they're having fun. It's just not even comparable. And what's also so great about the NBA is that the players come in, you see all the stars come in their great outfits. They look very fashionable. It's just always fun to see what they can come up with before the games. And now Ron Rivera is going to try to take that away from the NFL, just make it less fun. Another thing that makes the NFL less fun. I'm sorry, Ron Rivera. Get over yourself. This is not the 70s. You do not need to wear a tie to look nice. Just get over yourself and take that rule away. Also, how about you try to win a game after losing the Super Bowl? You guys have just been god awful. Try to win a game and stop worrying about if your star player is going to wear a tie or not. That Derek Anderson interception on that one play looked great. That's all the time I have for today. Everyone make sure to subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter at DYSong2014. That's at DWYSONG2014. Everyone get out there, watch some sports, do some good in the world, and everyone just have a great week.